So we actually recently took a brand from a 1% conversion rate on their product page to a 3% conversion rate on their product page. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we did it using a composition breakdown. We did not change the product at all. We did not get him to add extra bonuses. We did not actually really just add anything. Like physically in like raw reality, the customer was getting the exact same thing they would have gotten anyway. We just changed how we actually positioned it with the composition breakdown that I'm about to tell you here today, okay? If you're a health and wellness e-commerce brand owner, this is especially going to be valuable for you because, man, I have looked at probably 100 brands over the last 1 week, and it's honestly surprising, like maybe 1 or 2 of them are actually using a composition breakdown to basically increase their conversion rate. It's basically a way of presenting your offer, right? And that's what you need to actually do differently to stand out from your competitors, to not be basically paying for people to come to your site, get educated on the product, and then buy it on Amazon, right, from one of your competitors. This is how you basically make yourself the only option to actually buy from as well, because your offer is so good. And composition breakdown is one of the best ways to actually make your offer really good. If you don't know me, my name's Ganor. I make scaling to 8 figures easy for health and wellness e-commerce brands. And in this video, I'm going to explain that little one thing, the composition breakdown. I know that I'm teasing you about it, like I keep giving you a little bit of information and not telling you the entire thing. I promise we're getting to that as well. But I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do a composition breakdown. It's honestly not that hard. And yeah, I mean, we can just dive straight into it. This video is going to be very raw, by the way, if you can't tell. This video is literally like super raw. There's no editing. There's no nothing. You can like put your phone in your pocket maybe and listen to this, whatever. But a composition breakdown is basically a way to present the offer. So the first step to actually doing a composition breakdown is to break down all the different components of your offer. Now, a lot of brand owners think that their offer is simply the physical product that they're actually giving to people, or maybe even the dream outcome that they're delivering. Maybe let's say you are selling a collagen supplement. Okay, those are really going viral right now. Let's talk about a collagen supplement. If you're selling a collagen supplement, you're not just giving your product to the customer. That is not the offer. The offer is also the increased confidence that you're actually giving them. I'm sure you guys have seen the value equation. If you haven't, from Alex Hormozi, it's basically the dream outcome times the likelihood of success divided by, I think it's the time and sacrifice and the cost to actually get the product, okay? And basically the more value something has means that the more the person wants it, and the chances that you can actually give them to get it times that, right? And basically the cost and time and sacrifice and everything like that is what it's divided by. So you want the bottom to be as low as possible. You want the top to actually be as high as possible. Your entire thing that you're actually delivering to people, your offer, contains the free shipping that you might be giving them. It contains the guarantee that you might have around your products. It contains the testimonials that you actually put around your products. It contains the product itself. It contains literally everything the customer is getting when they interact with your brand. And the thing is, most brand owners don't actually think of all the components in their offer when they're actually trying to frame it. They're just like, here's our tub of collagen, or here's our product, there you go. But the way you should actually be presenting it is all those components in the offer should actually be framed as free for the customer, because you're not charging them extra for a guarantee. You're not charging them extra for shipping when you could, or maybe you are right now and you could just actually add that amount to the actual product price and you could frame the shipping as free. You're not charging them for all the confidence that you're giving them, right? And what you need to actually do is, once you've broken down all the separate components of your offer, you need to actually pick one little hero product, which is the main thing that is going to deliver the outcome to the customer. And then after that, frame everything else as free. So the brand that we were actually working with for this was a bedsheet brand. So they're a very, very simple example to actually do this composition breakdown on. They basically had one little bundle, which was like the hero bundle. It was a sheet with a flat sheet, basically like the top sheet, and then a pillowcase. Okay, and that was basically their bundle. What we actually did for them, we noticed that, okay, a lot of the competitors are selling the exact same thing. So what is the thing that's actually driving the main outcome over here? The thing that was driving the main outcome was the the fitted sheet. Okay, basically the thing that goes on the mattress. That was actually delivering the main outcome that the customer wanted. And I won't go too much into detail because that might also expose the brand that we were actually working with. And we definitely don't want to do that to a client of ours. But basically, what we did was we took the fitted sheet and we actually made that the hero product, basically the main thing that the customer was actually buying. We took the entire price of the bundle, we labeled the fitted sheet as the price of that bundle. So the bundle was around, I think, $150, $200. It was basically dependent on the size that you actually bought as well. But we made the fitted sheet that main price, and then we frame everything else as free. The customer gets 2 free pillowcases, they get a free flat sheet, they get a free top sheet, they get free shipping, they get a free money back guarantee, they also get a free lifetime warranty. Like all these different things that you probably have somewhere on your landing page, but it's not very clear to the customer. You have to actually have it there broken down for them, and that is where they actually start to see the value, because instead of customers coming to the website like that we've literally paid to get there, instead of them actually just viewing this as another bundle, like, oh, okay, a sheet bundle, interesting, let me go to Amazon, oh cool, another sheet bundle. They weren't just seeing a sheet bundle versus a sheet bundle. They were seeing a sheet bundle on Amazon versus a fitted sheet that is premium because it's very high priced, with free pillowcases, with a free flat sheet, with free shipping, with a free money back guarantee, with a lifetime warranty for free as well. Right, this offer seems so much better to them because it might even cost them the exact same thing, but what they're seeing is they are getting a premium fitted sheet with premium pillowcases, with premium flat sheet, versus just a bundle that is probably like, yeah, the pillowcase is like $30, and then the flat sheet is like, okay, maybe $20, and then the fitted sheet is like $70. Instead of seeing everything priced at lower prices, they're seeing this one product priced at $150, which is the main thing they are paying for, and then everything else is a bonus. That offer is so much more attractive to them than anything else. And this is what a composition breakdown really is. We've basically changed nothing. They might offer the exact same thing. In reality, they might offer the exact same thing, but we've basically shaped and sort of manipulated the perception of the customer over here to actually view our offer as superior to their offer, and that's basically what took us from a 1% conversion rate to a 3% conversion rate. So the way that, if you want to apply this, the way that I would apply this if I were you, is I would see all the different deliverables that we're actually giving to the customer, tangible and non-tangible. Tangible basically means that, like atoms, things that we can actually touch. We're giving them the product, maybe we're giving them a free gift with it. That's always good. Like if you can add tangible things to your offer, of course it makes it more stronger, but I'm just giving you the most simple way to apply this. Of course, the best way to apply it is to have genuine free gifts with your offer, to have like genuine tangible things as well. That's besides the point. You want to break down all the components to your offer. You want to outline the main thing that is actually going to deliver the result. And then you want to actually see, okay, how much do these other things actually cost me? You want to obviously just make the main product being able to cover all the costs, you know, like 30% COGS, whatever you want to do, you already know your pricing, right? You want to not be scared. Do not be scared to charge way higher than your competitors. Trust me, we've seen this firsthand. People would rather buy $150 main product with a bunch of different bonuses for free that would have cost them more money anyway, versus the exact same bundle, basically the exact same everything, but the whole price of the entire thing is $150. They are being charged for each item here. They are being only charged for one item here, plus they're getting all this shit for free. Customers would rather buy something for free because that is what they want. They want more value, right? And they're getting more value over here because what they're seeing is that, okay, this is $150, the main product. I'm also getting something free that would have cost me $50. I'm also getting another thing free that would have cost me another $16. I'm also getting this thing, you know, like it's just perception. All we're doing here is playing with perception. And this is one of the smartest things you can do. So break down the components in your offer, pick the thing that's actually going to be your main hero product that delivers the result, and then actually start to see all the different components. Now you can actually label all the different components with a price tag. So for example, your free shipping could be literally, you have to sort of also think like from the realm of like believability. You don't want it to be unbelievable. Like you can't just say free shipping, it would have cost you $50. Okay, no, it wouldn't have, you know. Maybe $10, $20, you're kind of pushing it. $15 is probably the max you can put there before it like gets unbelievable. Then for your other products, you obviously want to make it believable. But let's say like we had the flat sheet there, right? We couldn't just say the flat sheet is like $500 and now you're getting $500 worth of value. Maybe that can be a split test, but that gets into unbelievability a little bit, right? Because why the fuck are you giving me that for free? So we put it like $70, right? You want to have believable price tags on it, and then you want to label everything as free. The biggest thing is actually, this is like number 3, is actually creating new product page images that actually outline this entire offer for you, okay? A really, really, really good example that we actually modeled off as well is if you go to Primal Queen and you actually see all their product images, those are the ones that we actually modeled off because they are a top player. They present their offer really, really well. They have a really good take rate on their subscription offers as well. And we really just basically liked how they presented their offer. So we actually modeled it off that. You should probably go and check that out as well. But it's all about the presentation of the offer after that, because then after that, when you have that offer there, when you have the main product being priced as like something premium and then everything else is free, then you can actually go ahead and make product images similar to what Primal Queen has done. And then you can basically just present that offer there, and that is going to increase your conversion rates. Now, disclaimer, this is super, super important, okay? If you test this and your conversion rate goes down, which is there is a small chance that happens, okay? There's always a small chance that happens. If you're doing over $50,000 a month in new sales, or I would say $50,000 a month, if you're doing over that, or even if you're doing like over $30,000 a month in new sales, what I would rather have you do is do like a split test. To get like a split testing software, you can probably ask ChatGPT for the best one on Shopify. There is Gem Pages. There's like a bunch of softwares that you can use, and you can basically just see which one fits you and which one is in your budget and everything. They're usually pretty cheap, but some charge you more as more people come to the site, so be careful with that. Basically, just get split testing software where you can test 2 pages, send people to 2 pages from the same URL. Basically, everyone comes to the same URL, they get shown 2 different pages, and you get data on which is working better. On one, you can actually test what you currently have, which is going to be the control, and then on the other one, what you can test is the variation, which is going to be the new offer, the new product images, and everything that you're testing. The reason you want to do that is because as much as a good and better offer can be a good and better offer in your eyes and can increase the conversion rates, chances are it can decrease them as well. So you want to actually just play your cards right. You want to take the risk. You want to take the risk and know that there can be a reward, but there can be a loss as well. So be careful with that. Use a split testing software. Look at the numbers. If the numbers are obviously higher with the new offer, then maybe after you have enough data, after you have enough confidence that this is the page that's actually going to work, which is probably going to be a sample size from like 50 to 100 sales. After, let's say, out of 100 sales, this one got 60, this one got 40 in the same amount of time with the same amount of data, then you might want to obviously go with this. And you also want to look at your revenue per visitor instead of just looking at the conversion rate merely, because it might be the same price. Actually, no, you wouldn't really need to. As long as there's the same price, you should be good checking the conversion rate only, and you want the conversion rate to obviously go up. And yeah, if you are a health and wellness e-commerce brand doing 6 figures a month, struggling to scale to 7 figures a month, it is pitch time. I'm pitching you something. We can basically help you scale to 7 figures a month. It's honestly very simple. It's not some course or some webinar or whatever. You can click the first link in the description to actually just watch a very quick, like 2 to 5 minute video. I think it's a very quick video on how we could actually help you. Full transparency. It is a funnel designed to sell you something. I'm not going to try to hide that from you, but you can click it if you're facing that problem. If you're not facing that problem, you don't have to click it. Okay. That's all I have for you on this video. Like the video if you like the video. YouTube will show you more videos like these. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, comment them down below. Chances are we are never, ever, 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 ever going to see each other again. So you should probably click the subscribe button if you want to watch more videos from me. But that's all I have for you. I'll chat to you soon.